Hi, welcome to Jameson Woodworks. My name is Gene Jameson. Today I've got a particularly important item I need to take care of at the shop. I have a 3-year-old daughter at home, and last night, while she was running around casting awesome spells, she ran into a problem. She broke her wand. So this is a very important item for her, and she immediately ran to me and asked if I could fix it. And it could probably be fixed. I'm not sure if it would ever be as strong as it was originally, but it would not ever be as fun to fix this as it would to make a new one. So that's what we're going to try to do today. We're going to use we've got a perfectly good shop. Why not use the tools and make something fun for Abby? The first thing we'll do is use Corel Draw to come up with a good design. Then we'll use lasers to cut it, sanders to contour it, and then we'll come up with a good way to finish it so that it can sparkle the way a princess wand should. Yeah, this is way over the top methods, equipment, just to make a replacement for a 99-cent princess wand. But that's what we're going to do. Stick with us. Next step we'll do is the design work. Okay, you can see I've imported a photo of the wand. Of course, the scale, as well as I thought it'd be easier to just quickly get the general shape and profile that I wanted, as well as sizing. So I imported the photo, and I kind of traced or got a shape for half of one of the points of the snowflake. I'm going to copy that, I'll flip it, and put them together, and I see that's a pretty good shape that I like. I make a circle in the middle, make it thicker a little, you can see it. But given those two forms, I can move over to the drawing board and make the rest of it. And we've got our the point, the lobe of the snowflake. I want to take this and I want to copy it all the way around the circle to create the entire star, snowflake. 5 copies. They need to be 60 degrees of rotation. I'm going to move the relative center to the center of the circle so that they are symmetrical about that center. So that's the general shape. I'm going to go in, clean up these lines so that there's no through cuts where we don't want them. One more. Okay, that's the shape of the snowflake. The next thing we need to add is a handle. And the handle needs to be, I measured it, about 7 inches long. And it's about 0.3 thick. And the wood we're using is going to be about 0.18. So it's called 1/4-inch plywood, but it's really more like 6 that nature. We'll move it to 12s because I know that that's the center of the and the original has a little node or knob at the bottom. Just use that. We'll snip the kind of join. I want to paste what I did. I'm going to overlay that. I'm going to paste that overlay here. I'm going to contour that inward 0.05. I'd like to keep the corners rounded on this overlay just to see what they look like. And that's what we end up with. First I need to break this contour group apart because this has gotten a little messy with layers here. Alright. Here are our shape. We're in good shape now. I'm going to put, if you notice, the original had jewels embedded, or kind of recessed into the original, or into the points of the stars. Good. Put it there. I'm going to move the center to the relative center there. We're going to do another transformation quickly to put the jewels all the way around. Also, this needs to be rotated 90 degrees. It will be cut as well. Alright, this is the gist of what we have. And what I want to do is move everything up to the upper left corner here. That's the origin of the laser that I'll be using. And the first thing I want to do is I want to move the inner shape down, just get them out of the way. And the last thing is I need to get rid of this. Now, there's no need to join all these. They'll get cut in maybe the right order, maybe not. It doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure they won't be cut in the right order. But it's not a big deal. So this is the shape of the inner layer. We're going to cut this from 1/4 inch plywood. Then we're going to move to this layer. And we're going to do 2 of those. So it's going to raster the A, with the A standing proud, the black being lasered away. And then we will glue these shapes on top of the wand inner layer. So let's go to the laser. Now we moved our drawing to the laser computer. We're running this on a universal laser Versa laser. It's a 60-watt machine. The whole job probably took 4 or 5 minutes overall. So the 1/4 inch stock is being cut now. It's the core. Once we cut the core, we'll put the 1/8 inch stock on the bed and proceed cutting it. Apologies for the dinginess of my laser. So now we're rastering the letter A on each of the 2 overlays, and it's showing good depth here. Hopefully it ends up showing nicely in the final product. Cutting the snowflakes out, adding the holes for both pieces, and that will be it. So here are the finished product. This is the inner core, 1/4 inch plywood. I took it to the flat sander, tried to round over the edges a little bit. And here are the overlay pieces. They'll get centered on each side, glued down, and after that we'll think about the finish. Here we are back at the shop. I've had it clamped up for a while. This is the assembled Princess wand. It has the A engraved in it. It's got holes for jewels that we just thought would add some definition. We're not necessarily going to put anything in there, but it gives it a good look. It's approximately the same size as the one before. I've rounded over and sanded the handle. Now I got to think about how to make it sparkly. My first inclination and what I'm going to try is I'm going to dip it in lacquer, let it dry for a second, and then I'm going to sprinkle glitter on it. And I'm going to see how that does. If it looks pretty good, I might re-dip it in glitter and put a contrasting color over that to see if it might get some good layers. If it all goes according to plan, we'll have a sparkly wand. I don't know how to finish the handle. I don't want to leave it natural, so I'll probably paint it with something shiny or maybe even a fun color. But the next step is the finish. Well, here we are back at the shop. It's the morning after my wife and I put the glitter on the wand. I've sprayed it, given it a couple of top coats this morning. It looks really good. I think I would like it to be a little more silvery and less pink and gold, but we ran out of the silver glitter, and she'll like it either way. But there's Abby's wand. The problem I didn't anticipate was I thought that the A would telegraph through the layers of glitter and lacquer, but it just didn't. I thought the holes and the A would telegraph their shapes through and give you the hint of the A in the hole, but that dimension was lost. But live and learn. I think it was a success. We definitely went over the top with techniques, materials, resources here in the shop, but I think Abby will like her wand, and I hope you enjoyed watching.